Hi guys, welcome to the channel. These are all of my video game and toy pickups for May 2025. Yeah, so as you guys are loving me showing the toys off, I'm going to bring them into it and we're just going to have a combined video game and toys pickups. And I'm going to show the toys that I've picked up, unless they're like a very special video, and that way you just get glimpses like I did in the past. But from now onwards, I'll show you the toys. But to start off with, we've got my video game pickups. Everything's digital this month, believe it or not. Right, so I've got my trusty piece of paper. I got Capcom Fighting Collection 2, so I pre-ordered that like last month or the month before. And literally it just unlocked, played it for a couple of hours with Adrian the other night. Wow, just wow. I just can't believe how good it is. And Capcom vs SNK 2, yeah, fantastic. And then on to stuff that I actually bought. I got Counter Attack Uprising, that was $2.99, which is a shooter. Robocop Rogue City Alex Murphy Edition, which was £5.99. Ridiculous price for such a cool game. And then I got Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus, free via Amazon Gaming. And there was some promotion somewhere that I clicked on, and I got Metro 2033 Redux for free. And so very little spent on gaming this month. Yeah, so before we go on to my physical pickup, I've got a highlight. I got something that I'm going to show off last. That is like wow. I got my garage last month for nostalgia, but this month, toy-wise, I got something that I'm just so excited. I'm so happy that I got, and that'll be at the end. Wow. So my only really physical media pickup is The Thing. Went into CEX in Dover. That was literally on the counter for them to put out. Just picked it up and I was like, nope, I'm having that. The guy said to me the 4K transfer on that is absolutely stunning, really cool. And so yeah, it's on the to get list anyway. It has to have the slip cover because I like collecting the slip covers. And me and Mark, I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, we went to see it at the cinema. And we actually noticed, because of the clearer quality, that the Doctor had a nose ring. Never noticed that before. Right, so from here on, it is toys. Right, so first of all, which I pre-opened a second ago, we have, what do we have? So this is one that I sorted out online. Took a while to sort out, unfortunately, because I was having issues. But we got there in the end. So, into my Thundercats collecting. So I got, go in that hand or the other hand? Oh, both hands do. I've got, so there's Jackalman. I do hope these stand up easy. You better not go into though. Well, he's there. And so this is two of the same figure, but there were differences, and I just like, yeah, I want that. I got Slythe, and this one is strange because he's all like puffy and airy, and he seems to be hanging out all over the place, but he does work, he all works. But yeah, it's the, I don't know what you would call him, the puffy air version. And I also got normal Slythe, who's not puffy, he's like solid plastic. All very good paintwork and ready to go on display. Right, box one done. And sticking with the Thundercats theme, this was a pre-order, something that I just had to have. It's from Super 7, and I know exactly what it is because on the box it says comics and details. And these weren't cheap. These weren't cheap at all. But if there was some reimaginable toys I had to have, these are the ones. So we've got, and they're all sealed. We have got this one. Oh, and another one. It doesn't really want to come out. Definitely bigger. Right. Should put that there. Right, so what these are these are the Super 7 re-releases of the new Thundercats and Mumm-Ra. But they're the ones that have got the glowing eyes, like the original ones. So I pre-ordered them ages ago. I can't believe the difference in the size of the boxes. And they weren't cheap. They 100% weren't cheap. But they were so good I had to have them. Of course it brings back memories of the original Mumm-Ra. And Lion. Right, on to the next one. Done, done. On to the next one. Done. Do I know what this is? I have a rough idea, but most of them are, but so this is what I can't really show because it's a surprise video, but here we go. Very, very cool, and a very, very good price paid for that. But that's for someone after a video's been made. Next one. I bet you're actually thinking, is it like Christmas every time you do a video? And with the toys, yes. I mean, the toys are a recent thing. I've not been collecting the toys forever. Before I was collecting these sort of lines, and there's not many toys I actually want to collect. It was just like my mask. And as I'm sure regular viewers of the channel will know, through COVID I hit mask hard. I hit mask severely hard, and I completed my collection. And for what it goes these days, I was so happy I did it then. I wasn't really fussed in any other toys, just toys that brought back nostalgia, or ones that I remember playing with that I didn't have when I was a kid. But come to the end of the to get this in games, and so intriguing. I don't know what this is. I was extremely happy just to look for some toys. I only want to collect a few lines. I want to collect Thundercats, Micronauts, maybe some of the 18 figures. We shall see. Oh yes, so these are very, very special, and it's quite funny what I was just talking about. Mask. These are basically what followed on from Mask that never actually took off. They did get a cartoon, and some of the toys come out. The toys never come out in the UK. This was the first ever time I saw them in the UK, and again, not really cheap, but I made the guy an offer which he declined, and literally, oh, I'll be really careful with this, just over a week later messaged me saying, "I have no offers, Cliff, they're yours if you want them." So I'm not going to play them too much, but I need to obviously get them out. Now for people that know Mask and know about what I've been talking about, these are from the follow-up series, which is called Vortek. I think there's one cartoon done episode. I don't think there's any more than that. I think there's 8 or 9 vehicles released in the end. It would be good for like videos for the other channel, and I'm really, really looking forward to actually finding more out about Vortek. Lucky enough, I have got some good friends in the States, and my buddy Rich, OK Chief, has literally been looking for Vortek for me for years, and he's never ever had any, ever. But I've got a nice, awesome friend called Sarah, who, if I saw someone on eBay in the States, I could say, "Sarah, please get me that," and send her the money, and she'd get it straight away. And of course, you have to do it before this tariff rubbish comes in. Right, this is another Vortek figure. I literally don't know what they are. I know they're complete, don't know the names of them, don't know the names of the figure, authors. And that's what you want to do. Drop it on the floor. So, clearly not Buddy Hawks. It has such a weird mask that actually clips on his face. He obviously goes there. And the ones in the pilot seat don't actually know what their names are, but they're from Vortek. Right, so we've got one last item, which I don't really know what it is. But we'll find out together. Do you know how hard it is waiting for the end of the month to open these boxes? Because I used to like open them when I used to come in. No, I know you guys like it. This is for the other channel, but I don't mind showing this off. Back in a cajillion years ago, one of my favourite TV series was Married with Children, and never knew there was any toys or any merch or anything like that. But there is. There's this set from Funko. Now they are not particularly good, they're not too bad either, but they generally sell for like £60–70. Made the guy an offer for £40 and he accepted. So that's going to be a good video later on down the line. Right, need to make some space. Right, so before we have the main item, we have this bag. So as I stated, I went to Ram Collectible Toys yesterday, as it happens, There's no video this time, guys. It was just a quick visit, and I say a quick, I was there for like an hour and a half. Always love going to that shop, love talking to Mark, and you always come away with some amazing stuff, but didn't think I'd be coming away with what I did today. So these are just bits I found interesting that I thought would make nice videos for the other channel. And he always points out bizarre stuff to me. He's like, yeah, this looks good, this will be a Cliff thing. So first of all, we have a motorised converter. Nothing is what it seems. It all works perfectly, 100% complete. And cool video for the other channel. Next thing I'd never ever heard of, and Mark literally told me, I'll put some extra bits in there for you. I knew this was a you thing, and I knew this would be one of your quirky videos for your other channel. And it's called Matchbox Linkits Astrojet. And I've had a look at the instructions. I mean, the back's not perfect condition, but it's very weird. Very, very like bubbly and weird and strange and very me. This again, video for the other channel. It's like a hospital bedroom. So, yes. And then, I added to my Thundercats collection. I got, who wants to come out today? Do you want to come out to play Vultureman? I do. If I can ever remember which hand the weapons go in. Oh, it's going to poke his own eyes out. No, I can't. Go there? It goes in there. So yeah, got Vultureman. That makes all the main bad guys complete. Well, bad guys in the first series. I got. It's quite. I didn't check it properly, but this was only like well, it wasn't 5. I actually chucked it in 3 in the end. This Transformer, but it's missing the tail. Really, really sucks. I didn't notice that till I was at home. But the one Transformer I did get, which I was really happy about, was whose name I cannot remember. This dude. I would like to get all the mini Autobots that they did, and yeah, some Transformers. Can you hear my cat running around attacking things? So, walking around the store, Mark's pointed out that and that, so I said, yeah, take them for the channel. And he's talking, and I said, Mark, don't forget there's 2 things. If you ever get in, you got to let me know first. And I said, number 1 was blah blah blah. I'm not going to tell you guys that because I'm sure you'll buy it if it turns up. And number 2 was a boxed B-wing from Star Wars. And he kind of laughed, then he just disappeared in the corner. And he says, nah, Cliff, this isn't perfect. And the box is destroyed. And it needs a little repair. But would you like a B-wing? And I was like, would I like a B-wing? Yes, I would like a B-wing. Yeah, so it does need like repairing. It's got a few marks. It is dirty. It needs really, really cleaning. So let me see. Is it this one? I know you showed me it. There we go. This one for the wings to open out. I've got to put batteries in to try the electronics. And then I've got it's this thing here. I remember. Does the undercarriage. And so I was absolutely ecstatic about that. And when we say the box isn't the best, I mean, I'm going to tidy it up, use some Sharpie to make it look good so I can put a sort of display in the background, but the box actually is quite awful. But he basically went online, he looked prices up, and he looked to me and he went, Cliff, £60 for the B-wing. And I was like, yeah, 100% all day long. So I'm finally in possession of a B-wing, and people have been linking me in the Star Wars groups that I'm members of for years and years, but I'm always missing. They're always gone so quick. But I am so chuffed. So chuffed. I mean, I never wanted a mint one, because mint ones are really expensive. I just wanted one that looked tidy, and my cat's attacking the lights, and that I could display up there somewhere if it fits anywhere. And I'm going to need to get a B-wing pilot. So I am so happy. So happy. Now she's attacking the bubble wrap from one of the boxes. But hey, she's having fun. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Mark from Ram Collectible Toys in Herne Bay. Guys, go over there. And if you can't see what you want, ask. Because it's like some of the Thundercat I got over there was in the drawers, it wasn't on display. he has so many different drawers, he has bits all over the place, and yeah, I'm just so happy with what I got today. But yeah, there we go guys, that ends May 2025. A massive shout out to Mark, to Don, to Mark, Comics and Cocktails, eBay seller, and you guys for watching the videos. And yeah, so what is your number one childhood toy show? I mean, mine's Mask. I mean, by toy show, you know I mean cartoon. And yeah, I don't intend to collect Star Wars, but there was just this one thing I want to get Star Wars, he says. We shall see. But I've got it, and I can't wait to clean it up. But anyway guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Yay, finally got my beer. And now, to try and drink the tea. Pew pew pew!